Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today I am back once again with another video. So, there's a new King Kong game that just recently came out, and I think we need to talk about this King Kong game. Like, seriously, we need to talk about it. So, Skull Island, The Rise of Kong was a game that was announced, and when I saw the trailer, I thought, okay, maybe I'll give it a try. But after seeing everyone making a video about it and the reviews about it, yeah, Godzilla's had way better video games than this garbage. Because when I say that Skull Island, The Rise of Kong, is absolute garbage, I literally mean it's garbage. Like, seriously, it is the worst King Kong video game that I have ever seen. Like, it is just so bad. The graphics are bad. The animation is bad. And you're not even in the Monsterverse. Yes, this is not the Monsterverse King Kong. This is just a random gorilla. It's just so god awful and just disturbing. This game literally makes me wanna puke. Like, seriously, this game looks like it could be released back in the early 2000s. But no, instead, this game was released in 2023 with, oh my god. It's like this company who made the game just wanted to make a really bad monster game. Again, the trailer didn't look that bad. The trailer didn't look bad. But now after seeing this, I started to regret saying that it looked okay. This game is the worst game that ever existed. Because everything about this game doesn't scream like King Kong. At this point, the Peter Jackson's King Kong still holds the title as the best King Kong game. Like, why can't we get a good King Kong game here, people? Why can't we get a good King Kong game? This game looks like it came out in the early 2000s or something like that. And the fact that this game is so god-awful, with not only the graphics, but the story is absolutely ridiculous. You're not even a monster-sized monkey or gorilla. You're just a normal-sized gorilla in a huge environment that doesn't suit you. An environment like that's supposed to support or a monster-sized gorilla, not Not a freaking tiny gorilla that's like the size of your finger. You can't really do anything with this game, and at this point, this game shouldn't even exist in the first place. And to think that I almost wanted to play this game when it came out, but no, it is just so bad. At this point, the Peter Jackson's King Kong is still the best King Kong game out there. Yes, the graphics don't look amazing, but it still makes up for the good action scenes, what you're supposed to be doing in the game, and etc. No, you get to switch between between the human characters and Kong. This game doesn't give you any missions. You just kind of roam around and just do whatever you want. I mean, like, what's the point of a King Kong game if you don't have any objectives? Yes, all the previous King Kong games who came before this game had objectives and missions and anything else like that, but this game doesn't have any of that. It's just so bad. It makes me want to bleach my eyeballs. And the fact that they barely even try to make this as a good King Kong game, it's just so bad. And, like, the Monster Kong was given a freaking purpose, and that was to freaking bring the island into balance and keep all the creatures on the island safe from the skull crawlers or any other monster that threatens the ecosystem. And the fact that this Kong doesn't do any of that, no, you don't get the option to do any of that, is just so ridiculous. Like, yes, Monster vs. Kong was too big for the island in one, but at least when he was at this size, when he was smaller, the environment did support him. And the fact that this environment doesn't support this King Kong, let alone show signs that he's growing more massive than his parents, is just so weird and ridiculous. And the fact that everything you do about this game makes no sense, and it doesn't even matter if you should do any objectives or missions. Like, Spider-Man 2 came out, and that game looked amazing. The graphics looked realistic, and the developers of that game, they took their time and patience to make that game. And the fact that these developers in this game don't even do any of that is just showing you how lazy you are. This whole game was made by people who were just so lazy to make a good video game. Like, seriously. Like, King Kong's role in Godzilla Battle Line is freaking amazing. And that's not even a King Kong game. That's a Godzilla game. This King Kong game should not exist, and I think people should never ever talk about this game ever again, let alone play this damn thing. If anything, it should be forgotten. Let Skull Island: The Rise of Kong be forgotten. Yes, this game would do fine for little kids, but as fans of King Kong, we're just like insulted. Like, if you're not a King Kong fan and you just want a video game to play, like, like let's say you're a little kid and you just want to play a game, you don't even want to be a monster fan, and you just want a cool game where you get to be a monster and fight other monsters, then I guess this game can't support you. Then I guess this game is your best choice. But if anything, this game is just ridiculous. Skull Island is too small for this King Kong. This King Kong doesn't deserve the title as king. And the worst of it is, this King Kong doesn't live up to the title as king. If anything, he deserves the title as more like a wimp. He deserves the title as king, but the king of ugliness. So, Skull Island: The Rise of Kong is the worst King Kong video game, and it deserves to be forgotten. Let it be forgotten. Let it be Springtrap. No, hold on. Imagine this King Kong game as a movie that you really hate, and you grab that DVD and you just toss it out the window. Do that with this game. This King Kong game doesn't deserve to see the light. See, it just doesn't deserve to live. It's just, let it die. Just let it die. This King Kong game is not perfect. It's just god awful and just weird, and the fact that it doesn't have any good storytelling is just ridiculous. So there's my review. I thought I would do this video to explain my thoughts about this game, and here you go. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go bleach my eyeballs. See you later.